Hello, this is John from caveofprogramming.com. In this tutorial, we're going to add a update method to our offers DAO. So we're not going to see any new Spring concepts in this tutorial. So if you're happy with the stuff we've seen so far and you know SQL and Java reasonably well, you can skip this tutorial. But I'm just going to add this for the sake of completeness to make our offers DAO database access object fairly complete. I'm going to go ahead here and implement a method that can update a update a offer object in the database. So we've got the retrieve, update, and delete methods. We just need the create from the CRUD acronym. The update. Yeah, we've got create, delete, and retrieve. We need update. So let's add a method public boolean update. And that will accept a offer object, and it will return true if the update succeeds and false otherwise. And I can pretty much copy from my create here, because I'm going to get the bean properties from a bean property SQL parameter source. So these are the placeholder values that I'm going to fill in my SQL. And let's copy this line as well from the create method. Paste it in. And I just need to change this SQL a bit here. So instead of insert, it's going to be update offers set name equals name, offer equals, not offer, text equals text. And we should have email equals email. The order doesn't really matter. Email equals email. Where, and we'll update by ID, so I'll say where ID equals :ID. And then this is, of course, it's going to get the value for name, text, and email and ID from my params object here. So I think that's good. Update offers set name equals such and such, text equals, email equals, where ID equals ID. It looks good to me. And ID is our primary key here. Let's test that out. So I'll go to app here, app.java, and let's make sure we've got the right app. Here we go. And I'm going to say here, well, I'll pick one to update. So because I ran the last program twice, I've inserted two objects with the name Albert, two identical objects, except that they differ, of course, by their primary key ID. So let's try to update this one with ID 90. I'm going to say, let's say offer equals new offer, and in this case I am going to need a constructor, come to think of it, with the right ID. So let's add that. Let's go to my offer.java and add a new constructor. So I'll right click here and go to source, generate constructor using fields, make sure all 4 fields are ticked and click OK. So we've got ID, name, email, and text. And let's go ahead and in app.java, I'll say that the ID is 90, which is the ID of this existing object in the database. The name I'm going to change to, let's change it to Claire. And the email can be Claire at caveofprogramming.com. The text can be web design, let's say web design to fit any budget. This is the advertising offer that the user wants to add to the database. Add the semicolon in there, and now we can use the method that we just created. I can say offers DAO.update offer, and let's surround that with an if. So I'll say if offers DAO.update offer, if that equals, well, if that's true, then we can say sysout object updated, else sysout cannot update object. So if we can't update it, then presumably we've supplied the wrong ID or something like that. And let's run this file now. So we've got an error somewhere. Let's just check. Oh yeah, we've got a duplicate local variable. So I think what I'll do is I'll just call this, let's call this update offer. So I've got another variable called offer further on, which is why the error, and I'll run this. And it says, where are we? Object updated, and we can see down here that the object with ID 90 has been updated with the information that we just supplied. Right here. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I'm in Budapest here, and the temperature is it's like 40 degrees, and my eyes are going crossed with the heat. But yeah, that's all correct. That all matches. So that's it for this tutorial. We're going to go on to look at batch update, and I think that's almost all we need to cover for this database stuff. I considered covering how you use SQL queries with non-named placeholders, but I figure the only reason you'd want to do that is if you're familiar with JDBC as it is and you want to carry on using that style. And then it's very, very easy just to transfer existing JDBC code using a JDBC template and run queries in the style you're accustomed to. And if you don't know JDBC, then I think name parameters are the best way to do this. So I think I'll leave that. So that's it for this time, and until next time, happy coding.